Dear friends, I'm very happy to be here this time back to Houston after a year. I was here last March, so this April I come back and I have, I believe, 7 or 8 talks that officially, okay, and there are several unofficial ones. So every temple I stop by, I always at least have 40 minutes to share the practice with many members. Actually, they hear me every day on YouTube already, right? But it's always nice that we can watch live show. So in daily life, we still have the intent to listen to something that positive, that necessary for us to learn and to transform. So now we can inform one thing in life, that we always want a good direction, the good instruction, so we can apply, we can practice. If not, you are not here today. If not, you were not here, in the last 6-7 talks. Because you have the intent to learn something new. You have the intent to learn something, to apply, to make your life newer, something new that you can learn. So one thing we have to, in order to learn, we need to listen. Because if we don't listen, how can we understand deeply or clearly or wholeheartedly what we need to do? So learn to listen. Listen in order to understand. Listen in order to love. Listen in order to release. Because sometimes some of your misunderstanding, and by listening, after that you released what you misunderstand. Now you turn misunderstanding into understanding. Something you did not understand, by listening you understand. So only one practice, listening deeply. Anything that you stuck, that can help you to release. So same thing. Once you sit down for meditation, you calm your mind. You clear a lot of things. So once everything is clear, you release. So why we suffer? That means we stuck. Not too long ago, I shared with a young fellow. We are 20 years old, 25, 30, no matter how old. If you stuck at something, you come back, that means you never have a chance to move on. And remember, every day when we travel, when we're driving on the road, on the streets, there are sometimes we have traffic jam. And not because of the traffic jam, we go back. We need to be patient. Slowly get along with all the car behind. We know it slowly, but we still know we have to still have the positive intent. There is the destination ahead. Just pass by this area, we will be okay. So life is not never jam forever. Traffic jam will now never take forever. It's maybe half hour, an hour. Where can we do? We on the road. We must be patient, slowly, one after one, so we home. We are here for 30 years, 40 years. We repeat traffic jam every day. But everything still okay. We still have done a lot of work. So I want to remind you, life, we are driving on the road. And we know the destination ahead. Not because of anything that stuck you. You return. You continue. Sometimes we need to be patient. If the road is free, you can drive fast. If it's not that free, you drive slowly. As long as you still drive. And why you keep your driving? Why you keep yourself on the road? Because you know your home is there. Your workplace is there. Your destination is there. And there's no way you turn another way. When it's traffic, sometimes you look at your phone. And if you see any red line, you can find another green line. Because they already give you the signal. Where is the traffic, where is not traffic. You can find your way. Buddha's teaching, just like the direction. No matter what happened, you still have the way. That's why we call dharma. Dharma means the way, the direction. As long as you have a deep trust on this direction, you arrive. You will be home. So we're still young. We still have a lot of energy. We still have time. What we need to do is patience. Everything's still there. But if we have no patience, we cannot be there. So I believe there is one quote. I know, we want to go home soon. But don't rush. If you rush, you make somebody cannot go home. We may cause accident. So therefore, one thing we should believe strongly. The destination will still there to wait for us. Life still going on, everything still going on. One thing we ask from you, from a human, from a person, slow down, be patient. Everything can be solved. When you boil water for instant noodle, you still need to wait at least 3 minutes for the water to get boiled. When you pour hot water into your instant noodle cup, you still put the cover and wait at least 3 minutes so the noodle will be cooked so you can enjoy. Still 3 minutes to wait. Even the escalator, elevator, they go very fast. But before they can go that fast and bring you up to as high as you want, you still need to wait there to come down and open the door for you. Or even they arrive, you still need to wait for them to open and somebody inside, they go out and then you can go in. There's always time to wait. If we have no patience, where can we go? What can we do? So when you have a problem with your school, that's okay, take time. Somebody can learn faster. They arrive sooner than you. If you are slower, that's okay, you still be there. As long as you have enough intent of patience. That's why when we get married, we have a wedding. Then we have a ring. We call wedding rings. But in Vietnamese, they don't call just a simple word, wedding rings. Vietnamese call nhẫn. Nhẫn means patience. We don't call ring. When you use that ring in the wedding ceremony, they are no longer called ring. It's called patience. From now on, you have to put in your hand the ring of patience. You should be patient with your spouse in order to continue your marriage. You should be patient with your loved one in order to continue your life. Because you are looking for a friend in your life. You're looking for a long-term friend, not a short-term one. Then, when you have a girlfriend, you don't know when. How long is your relationship? That's why no patient rings unless you accept that person as your spouse. And you should know that this lady this man is the one who walked with you for all your life. So you must be patient with him or her. Because right now what you see from her is only the outside. What you see from him is only the positive side. The more you get closer, the more you can find. You will awaken from many negative points from that person. But because you love, that's why you will help that person to transform. And because that person loves you, they're willing to listen to your advice, to your encouragement in order to transform. So listening deeply. If you have no listening, how can you understand? So listening deeply, looking deeply, we all need to practice daily. When you pass by the flower, somebody will ask you, do you see something here? Yes, I see the flower. Because you just pass by and you see the flower. You want to enjoy the flower. You must stop and look. Look deeper than see. See, you just pass by. But when you want to enjoy something, you must stop and look. Once you want to understand somebody, you must stop and learn, and look and reflect. You see a lot of people, but you don't need to see anyone directly. That's why you are not looking for somebody. But when you need to see somebody, you say, I'm looking for him. I'm looking for her. I see a lot of people, but he is not the one I'm looking for. Right? So now you can see the word seeing and looking. Seeing something very on the top. Looking at something very deep. That's why we look at somebody, it's good. But make sure we also look back to us. Look back to us in order to learn what's wrong with us. So when you eat something and you like it so much, you used to close your eye and enjoy the taste and the fragrance. Go back to yourself in order to enjoy that. So today, I have the opportunity to meet you again. And I believe last year, my last show, we cannot meet each other because the place is very small. And we all have to run outside. And after that, I have to run away. So this year I come back. We have learned from the past. That's why this time we arrange more better. You see, life is like that. If something happened in the past, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. You learn from the past in order to move on for your future. If your past is suffering, difficulties, and you stop there, you have no future. But if you go through your past, you have a better future. So what do you prefer? So I introduce you the teachings of the Buddha. Buddhism is the way to go, to move on, not to stop and turn around. It is suffering, but that's not it. There is a way to help your suffering. That's what's something special about Buddhism. That is wrong. That is wrong. It's okay. There is a way to correct it, to make it right. When they say this way is the wrong way, they should give you another way is the right way. Sometimes we drive on the highway. They have accident or they have construction. They block our way, but they open another way for us. Right? They never just block, but without any other directions. Just sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But if you want to go there, longer better than no go. It's still, you arrive there late, but still you can arrive. Otherwise, you never arrive. So have the very positive energy intent in you. When something happens, it's wrong. Don't worry. Take time. Be patient. You will find a solution to help your problems. When you open your cooking, your rice not cooked, don't just close and quit for your meal. You can have another way to solve your uncooked rice. Take some out and make it again. So, the Buddha taught us, life is suffering. That's not it. There is a way to ease your suffering. Once that overcome, you see the cessation, no more suffering. So that's why we have the Eightfold Path, the way to end the suffering. So when you realize you are not well, doesn't mean you will be die. There is medication. So when we have problems, we find a solution. We have the dharma. The dharma means the teachings of the Buddha, the truth, the way, the instruction. So once you come here like this, you attend since Friday 3 sessions, Saturday 3 sessions, and even now. My last talk, this time in Houston, a lot of you still here. You're not come here for what? You come here for the dharma, the instruction. But what can benefit you? Listening and reflection. Thank you for your listening. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions in the future, you're welcome to write to us in English, or you can ask question in English by email or by ask directly.